Miss Potts, I want you to know, as I drift away, I'll be dreaming about you. Loser! What up, folks? Welcome back to Ultrazilla Toys, and today I have a review of the Marvel Legends. Marvel Studios, the first 10 years, Iron Man Mach 1, Mark 1? Mark 1. And Tony Stark. And who didn't see the Avengers Endgame trailer? Come on, go watch it. What are you doing? Come back after. Just go watch that trailer. It's pretty interesting. I'm not gonna say pretty cool. It's pretty interesting, the things we saw in it. But anywho, I couldn't resist reviewing a Tony Stark figure after he has such a prominent role in the trailer. So there you go. I did that for you. I hadn't reviewed this yet, so I figured this was a good time to slot this right in and get it reviewed. Now, quick disclaimer. Between the opening you saw there and now, it's been a good half hour. Because I've been looking for the missile on this guy. It should have been with him on my little coffee table where I have figures that are open that I'm waiting to review. And it wasn't there. So I don't know where it is. But he comes with a little missile that you put in here. It's kind of silly. And you just do a little push out and it goes firing out. Is what it is. Here is Iron Man Mach 1. There goes Tony Stark. And as you saw, they didn't scale very well together. But that's not saying that this is a mad. This is a redeco-ish of the this old Marvel Legends Mark 1. And I didn't have this, so I was eager to get it in my collection. And I think it looks pretty cool despite it being small. I think it's a nice representation of that armor. I really like the weathering on it. It looks very nice. The rust, actually, it's more rusty. You get it in the helmet and the chest and the arm here. Little bit on this side, but not too much. You get it in the leg, mostly on this side, not too much on that side. And it kind of like goes back and forth there. You do get a little like messed up foot there. It works for being all like, you know, put together parts. So that's pretty cool. I think the head sculpt is actually very nice on it. You know, the helmet looks really good. So there's that. That's what it looks like in the back and on the top. Pretty cool. The chest looks pretty good. The reactor looks nice. Painted well. Looks good, you know, looks lit up. You got some numbering up here that looks pretty decent. All these little gears and stuff on the shoulders on both sides looks pretty good. Shoulder pads look very nice. You go down to his arm. I really like this big bolt over here. That looks awesome. I like the green on it. You know, like this green bits here where it's like all scratched off. It looks like this whole piece was green and then it was scratched off. Get in the belt buckle as well. That looks nice. You got more gears on his leg here. That looks pretty cool. A little like, you know, track here. I like that little thread, tread, not thread, not like needle and thread. Legs look very nice. I dig the armor there, as well as on his knees. Again, painting is pretty good, and I really like the gunmetal base it's on. I think that that plastic works really well, and there might be a little bit of a finish on that as well. I like this hand. That's not bad at all. That's pretty good. I like how it's, you know, open, you know, to shoot out. Same here. You could put like an effect in here. You'd probably have to put a little bit of glue to hold it in, but you must have like a million one of these. And I think that looks much better than the missile that it comes with. So hey, there you go. I was useful after all with that. I like that, and I think I'm gonna do it. Oop, that one flying off. Shot off. But the little piece is pretty good. I dig that. You got some two different shin guards here. Both look pretty good. This has, like, again, some nice rust and some like kind of, I think it's actually like the plastic's messed up on here, but it actually adds to it, so that's pretty good. Feet looks pretty good. Really like all the rust details there, and the, you know, faux worn off paint on this little buckle here looks really nice. Both feet look really good. You got more of that over here. and you got like all these like wiring and stuff here that looks pretty good with rust over it. So all in all, oh wait, this part is really nice. I forgot to look at that one. Beautiful. Really, really nicely done. So a lot of great detail in this figure. I think it looks really good. Again, it's small, but like it gets the job done. If you're you know, if you need a Mark 1 in your collection, I think this works well. I'll dream about you. And Tony Stark, I think they did a good job on his face. Remember, this is Iron Man, a movie. The first movie, Tony, and I think it's good. They did the digital tech on his face and the digital painting, and I think that works well. You see it's very glossy, and that's how these tend to come out. I feel like this one's a little more glossy than usual. You know, let's take a look at him with Pepper. She's glossy, but I feel like he's even glossier. Get a life. Aww. That's like my wife saying that to me. But I think it looks pretty good. You know, like the beard, you know, his goatee, which always annoyed me. Who cuts your goatee like this? Come on. Looks pretty good. You know, and the mustache works. It looks mustachio. I dig it. You know, I think the face is pretty decent. No paint on it, but it works. The rest of the suit, I feel like this is a suit we've seen before, most recently with Agent Ross, who probably came out around the same time as this guy. I'll have to check that. I don't have him handy right now, but in size comparisons, we could do a further check. It's a good suit. You know, again, I think it's the same thing we've had. Tie, skinny tie, jacket, belt buckle. Has some silver paint on it, looks fine. You know, white shirt, pants. Got a lot of folds and wrinkles, so, and it got nice shoes, very nice shoes, nice and pointy. They work well. So, yeah, I mean, it's not like too much to talk about here. There's no paint on this at all. It's just a blue suit, a blue tie, white shirt. It works. It works. It works for your Tony Stark. It's pretty good. I do have the SHF Tony Stark, so either way, you know, it works out. But I like having a nice suited Tony Stark for the collection. So that works for me. I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. And let's just look at them together 1 second, because just to show you back to back there. Yeah, it's like there's no way all this armor would fit on him. Especially the head is like that, you know, that's pretty small, so this helmet. So I wish they would have just made us a upsized version of that, but all in all, I think they do look good, and it's a good-looking set. Articulation on the Mark 1. You do have a head swivel and a waist swivel, no chest. Limited on the waist, too. It's almost like, feels like it's going to, like, punch. Oh, it does. Wow, I didn't know it did that. Like Thunder Punch He-Man. Does it do it this way? No, it doesn't. But this way it does. I didn't realize there was any play action on this guy. This is first, guys. You're seeing it here first. My discovery of Thunder Punch Mark 1. I keep saying Mach. I think they said Mach too. Hinge, swivel at the shoulder, swivel at the elbow, hinge, swivel at the shoulder. I don't know if you saw that. It might have been off screen. Limited articulation at the elbow joint there. Nothing in his wrists on either side, so that's kind of sad. Legs split only that much, and they are loose. Well, this one's loose. Kicks that much, goes back that much, nothing else. Limited articulation in his knee, and a hinge at his foot as well. So not much in terms of articulation for Mark 1 here. Tony has hinge and ball hinge joint at the neck, so you can look pretty far down and pretty far up, so that's good. He does have a ab crunch. Goes about that much down. and that much back. Here's a little snap, crackle, pop in there. There's also a soft ratcheted waist. Hinge swivel at the shoulder. Can only go about that much high though. Swivel at the bicep. Double jointed elbow. Hinge swivel at the wrist. Kicks that much. That far out. Nothing in the back. Swivel at the thigh. Double jointed knee. And a hinge rocker action at the foot, which is very tight on the rocking part. So, ooh, very tight. Standard articulation, Marvel Legends articulation for Tony. Oh, let's do some size comparisons, starting with Pepper Potts, who we've seen. She's just Joshin, and Magic from Marvel Legends. And a couple of Iron Men here that more believably Tony Stark would fit into the armor of. See? Small. Had to do better there, Hasbro. Here they are with Holmes and Watson, and if I can, let's bring in these two just to take a look at their suits. And yep, it's the same. That's what I thought. Not a shock. Nothing shocking here. Same suit, different color. It works. And here they are with the SH Figuarts Tony Stark. Not much of a difference. His legs are spread out a little more just to help him stand. He does stand a little weird, I gotta say. This foot doesn't want to cooperate with me. But there you go. Let's bring in them again so we could just take a look at the likenesses. And, you know, like the matte of this, like, helps it a lot. But I gotta say, I mean, I really enjoy what Marvel Legends is doing with their own digital tech, so they're both good. I hate the gold in his hair, so that's a point against it. I mean, overall, this is probably this is the better figure. But this is a good stand-in. This is a good one. If you know, it's better than any other Marvel Legends we've had of Tony Stark, so that is for sure. Overall, it's not my favorite of these Marvel Studios ones, but it was definitely one that I wanted because I didn't have this dude, any representation of this dude. Obviously, I have a Tony Stark, but I didn't mind having a Tony Stark in a suit. So for me, well worth it. I think this one was a Walmart exclusive, if I remember correctly. So I'm not sure of its availability at this point, but it's worth getting if you need representation of both of these in your collection, for sure. You could definitely do a lot worse. Alright guys, and that is my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts on this one. And let me know your thoughts on the Avengers Endgame trailer. What did you think? And what do you expect from the movie? Alright, and if you could please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Till next time. Peace out, peeps.